which is bird of the day. Hi everyone, welcome to Harvest Twigs, bird of the day. I was thinking, Twig, kind of bird do I want to do? I'm like, hey, I've been taking pictures of a lot of birds lately. I should do a bird I took a picture of. And I realized that I already did most of those birds, but not this one. Not this one. This one, little feller I've seen in my backyard, hanging out around me, is the house finch. Look at those little fellers. Yeah, you cute little fellers. Those cute little fellers. Yeah. This is a male and a female. The male is the red one. The female is just like... He's mansplaining to me again. Well, why is he leaning in so close? I don't like it. Yeah, they little barbs. They just cute little barbs. They just cute little barbs. Let me tell you a little about them. Okay, I swear I entered all that information. I swear I entered all that information. I don't know why it's not on there. I don't know why it's not on there. Okay, so, well, let's first talk about their, their territory. They live in North America. Look at that. Isn't that such a North America? That's a wonderful North America that they're living in. But in case you're wondering, they're 5 to 6 inches long and have a wingspan of like 8 to 10 inches. And their average weight is about half an ounce to just under an ounce. It's like 9/16 to 15/16. Look at the measures in 16. So that's what we do when they're tiny, tiny little fellas. As for lifespan, it's a lifespan that's short little finch lifespan, and which is 2 to 3 years. Is going to be our average because there's lots of threats to a poor little finch out there. Lots of threats to them, but they can live like up to 8 to 10 years. You know, it's very typical of little birds. Very typical little birds. They're passerines, of course, because like all little songbirds are. And the family Fringillidae is all the finches. Because guess what? The house finch is a finch. Yeah, it's a type of finch. All right. And as you can see, so the yellow areas, you're only going to see them during like spring and summer. But the green area on that map, you're going to find them year-round. So they usually don't bother migrating. They stick right by where they at. Don't need to. Don't need to migrate. Now, it's kind of cool how... so, one of the best ways that a little house finch is going to try and attract a mate is through the use of food. If he sees a lady he likes, he's going to come up to her with just like some berries or some seed and some good stuff and be like, hey, look, I'm a great forager and you want a great forager. And she's like, well, let me see. You've got food. Oh, and you are so bright red because the males that can eat more, they get that bright redness from the food they eat. And so somebody who can eat lots of food is going to be brighter red, and it's just going to be a better mate. So the redness it's a mating thing. So you bring food, and you're nice and red, then the ladies will love you. That's right, Pizza Hut delivery drivers. You've got a chance. With a bird. Anyway, the females are the primary nest builders. Well, the males are kind of like the bodyguards, kind of keep a watch, let her do her thing. I mean, she's going to be sitting in there. She have it how she wants it. But they're very quick at it. They can build their nest in as little as 2 days. That's quick. I couldn't build a house in 2 days. Once they build it, they'll reuse the nest from year to year. If it's still in good shape, yeah, she'll be like, yeah, I raised my babies last year. Worked pretty good. Gonna keep doing it. So why is bringing food such a good way to know if that's a good mate? Well, the entire time the eggs are laid, there's going to be a female sitting on them eggs. And that's true. You did see me do that. But anyway, the female, she's going to be incubating the eggs, and she doesn't go get food while she's doing it. The male will bring her food. He's like, hey, baby, how are babies? Here's some food. Here's some snacks. Here's some snacks. And then when the babies are born, the daddy will feed feed the little chicks. Feed the little chicks. So it's like, yeah, they have their different duties that are split up, but the males stick around and help out. And yeah, they only take about 2 weeks to go from laying to hatching, and about 15 to 17 days until they're fledged and ready to fly, and then they are kicked out of the nest, and then mom and dad do it over again. And maybe again. Yeah, 2 to 3 clutches per year. It says 2 to 6 eggs per clutch, but like 95% of them are going to be 4 or 5 eggs. Very, very, very unusual to see 2, 3, or 6. But it happens. Happens. Yeah. Which means that, they're averaging between like 8 to a dozen babies a year. Maybe more. But that's, yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. They need to make a lot of babies because, it's like I said, it's a dangerous world for little birdies out there. A dangerous world. Lots of threats. You want to see what they look like? In motion? Because we got a video, baby. Oh, look at that cute little feller. Look at him. Cheep, cheep. Cheep, cheep. Yeah. I mean, you want a simple, cute little bird? Wish I could find him with my excellent food collecting skills. Hey, lady, I have a Costco membership. Nice. Oh god, don't do the gore thing, Hasio. Anyway, yeah, listen to them cheap. Pretty simple little chirps. Nothing. They're not the best singers in the bird world, but god, they're just so cute, so cute. Yeah, he's chirping around. Okay, lovely. So, now here's the thing. Throughout North of America, there actually are 11 subspecies. And some of them have more red. Some of them, more especially down more in the southwest and Mexico areas, they actually could be a little bit more orange or yellow in color. Some of their beaks are a little bit bigger. And then here's the other thing. The chirps sound differently depending on the region they're in. It's going to be a different sound in chirp in California than in Maine. And down in Georgia, they chirp like this. Like a peach-flavored baked good? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, a little bit. Maybe rhubarb. I think it looked more like rhubarb. Rhubarb pie to me. But yeah, they do drink a lot of water, but some of it is drinking. They do enjoy bird baths, drink a little from a bird bath, but in the Southwest, they very much like to eat cactus. They'll like drill their beak into the cactus and nibble, nibble, nibble. And cacti are known for holding lots of water. Like if you're ever stuck in the desert, eating cactus is one of the best ways to hydrate. And boy, these little birds know that. And they know all about eating cacti and berries and stuff because these little guys are almost exclusively vegetarians. Hey, how about that? That's actually pretty rare for birds. Yeah, so they like seeds and berries and cacti and basically any little plant matter that's edible. They're gonna go for that. They love it. That's what they like. You wanna get some of these guys in your yard? You leave seed. But they do sometimes eat insects. Like in areas that are experiencing drought and there's not a lot of good plant life, they will resort to eating insects as a last resort to stay alive. And a lot of times, the parents will feed like grubs and larvae to their babies, which apparently helps, get that good protein boost when they're young and growing. It helps them out a little bit. But after that, yeah, they're pretty much strictly vegetarian. They prefer not to eat the buggies. And look at these guys. They ain't hunting anything that ain't an insect, that's for darn sure. But one thing, if they're on your feeder, they're like, this is my feeder. I mean, yeah, we give Blue Jays reputations for being bullies at feeders, but these guys are too. They'd be like, I'm eating at this feeder. It's a good feeder. Oh, a house sparrow? Get out of here, a house sparrow. Get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here. And, they'll chase him off and attack him. And, it's like, this is my food source. You can't have my food source. That's what they like. That's what they like. But, let's talk about, they make a lot of little babies per year. Well, their survival is doing pretty good, apparently, because this is one of the bird species where they estimate the population is over 1 billion. 1 billion! There's so many little birds. But, I mean, part of it is because they're very well adapted to pretty much any place in the United States. Desert, they're fine. Mountains, they're fine. Costco, they're fine. Wherever you need to go, you can find these little birds. They're going to be okay. I like those urban and suburban environments. And, they're pretty good around humans. Sometimes if you're at a restaurant, you might see one of these little fellers just bobbing up and hopping up near you and be like, hey, you got any sunflower seeds? I'd love some sunflower seeds. That's what they like. So, yeah, cute little fellers hanging around, being good little birds. It's what they do. It's what they do. Another interesting fact I read about them is that they are a bird that the brown-headed cowbird will lay their eggs in. But here's the thing. Because of the mostly vegetarian diet that they feed their babies, most of the brown-headed cowbirds don't get enough nutrition if they're laid in one of these nests. And so the brown-headed cowbird babies usually don't survive if they're born into a house finch nest. They have much better success in other bird nests. So, take care of your own babies, cowbirds. Because the house finch ain't gonna do it for you. But yeah. What have I got to say about the house finch? I mean, they're visitors to my yard. They're my friends. They're cute little birds. I mean, how can you not love a finch? Finches are wonderful little birds. Oh yes, beautiful wings. I mean, most birds look very beautiful with their wings out. Except penguins. That's just sad. But yeah, we go. We got a beautiful little house finch here. He's in flight. Looking for Sebe. And we love him. We have a... I mean, you're watching that Bird of the Days. It's like... Are any little tiny songbirds, are any of them my favorites? No. But I have a fondness for them. I like little puppy dogs. We love little tiny birds. Except for house wrens, because they're evil. So we're going to call this Bird of the Day done. It's a good Bird of the Day. And thank you so much for watching. We're going to get back to the game.